Markham.
Melissa Michael.
Jennifer Jensen.
Anthony Trisvin.
Brittany Alves.
Mary Kadar. Hi everybody, this is my informative speech on lupus. So when I was younger, my mom was always superwoman. She was always cooking dinner, taking care of 4 kids, always made sure the house was completely clean, and she did this on all doing this as being a single mom. But as I got older, I began to notice things. I began to notice that sometimes her hands and feet would be so swollen that she couldn't get her rings off or her shoes wouldn't fit. When I would go in her bathroom to get ready for school, I noticed she had big red rashes all over her body and she was losing lots of hair. Sometimes she would be so tired that she would have to go to bed by 7 p.m. She always had bad headaches and severe joint pain. Little did I know, she was suffering from a disease called lupus. This is something that we all hear about, but we don't actually know what it is. According to the Lupus Foundation of America, lupus is a chronic autoimmune disease. It causes the body's immune system to not recognize which cells are good and which are bad. Therefore, it's overactive and it attacks all cells. These autoantibodies that attack the healthy tissues cause severe inflammation to the body. According to the Mayo Clinic, this inflammation affects joints, back, neck, kidneys, all organs, and the skin, and even the brain. Symptoms range from extreme fatigue to swelling of the joints to rashes of the skin and severe headaches. You know when you get sick and your throat gets swollen and your sinuses are inflamed and you get that really bad headache and that super bad back and neck pain? Imagine if you had this long-lasting inflammation all the time. You know how much pain you would be in? Can you imagine? Can you imagine the damage that this would cause to your organs? According to WebMD, a wide variety of illnesses can result from this inflammation. Inflammation of and around the heart makes those that suffer from lupus way more likely to suffer from heart disease and stroke. Inflammation around the lining of the lungs makes it really hard to breathe and causes severe chest pain. And then the swelling of the kidneys can cause kidney stones, severe swelling of the legs, and can even cause kidney failure, making patients have to go through dialysis. Oh, another major organ affected by lupus is the skin. Those suffering from lupus have really bad rashes all over their skin. They're super sensitive to the sun. The sun can make them really tired. It can even cause sores and blisters all over the skin. They are extremely sensitive. They suffer from hair loss and even mouth sores. An incredible amount of damage is caused by this harsh disease. According to Carrie Sunbaum of the Molly's Fund organization to fight lupus, millions are affected by this and don't even know it because it is so hard to diagnose. The symptoms of this disease mimic and overlap those of other diseases, making it very hard to diagnose. You can go to the doctor up to 5 to 7 times and you still won't be properly diagnosed with this disease. There are many things to consider and many tests must be done.
It's rashes, like all over your body?
Yes. According to the Lupus Foundation of America, 1.5 to 2 million Americans suffer from this disease, and up to 16,000 new cases are recorded each year. And there are about 5 million cases of some form of lupus throughout the world. According to WebMD, although this can occur in both men and women, 90% of cases happen in women. And of these women, most are colored. Those African American, Hispanic, and Asian are 2 to 3 times more likely to suffer from this illness than those of Caucasian women. Nobody knows exactly how this is caused, but Medical News Today reports in an article that risk factors include exposure to sunlight, certain prescription medications, infections with the Epstein-Barr virus, which most of us commonly know as mono, which we get in high school, you know, the kissing disease, and then also exposure to certain chemicals. Doctors believe it is caused by both environmental and genetic causes. So say that your mom has lupus, you're between the ages of 14 and 55, you've had mono before, you've had a lot of maybe exposure to sunlight, then you're really, much more likely to suffer from this than others. In conclusion, lupus is a harsh disease that affects millions. If not treated, it can cause severe organ damage and extreme bodily damage. Hopefully now that you know more about this disease, you can understand what those affected are going through. Now that I know all this information, I understand what my mom is going through a lot better. Even though she may seem like Superwoman and she tries to make everything seem so easy, I know now what the hardships that she truly faces. Don't take for granted the strong face people put on. You must love, support, and care for them, because you never know. You could be, you never know. You could be affected by it, your friends, any family or loved ones. So let's be there to support those affected by lupus. Thank you so much.